to the party. I'm just pouring my. Don't get faced up before, so I live it up. When a come, better get them up. That's a floss track, better get them up. I'm a kiwi and it's a dinner rush. I'll let you finish up. Block of diamonds, I can promise I'm being honest. This being modest. I am your highness. I am the finest. You rappers, plus you don't idolize and I don't admire. Been doing me for like ever. I'm a better me, more clever. It's a new way. We surfing, baby, new age. That's a certain, baby. Let's take a ride. Put your for the ones that die. It's fast tonight. Just you and I get lost tonight. Didn't lose your mind. Squad, I'm it. 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 Squad, I'm it.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. In today's matchup, two teams coming in feeling good about how their last game went and want to continue with another win here today. It's the 49ers going up against the Packers.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Green Bay Packers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here's Martin as they begin on the ground. And nice yardage right off the bat here as he's up to about the 24-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Now Osweiler on second down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back at the 41-yard line. 15 yards through the air and a first down. Throwing now, Osweiler on first down. They set up the screen to Martin. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it second and 12. So the D-line's going to spread out. Now it's Osweiler. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. That's a matchup maybe they go back to their outer third of the field as this game continues.
Yeah, I think back to my high school coach, John Ford. He used to say when we got big plays early in a game or good plays, he'd always say, foul it away, lad, foul it away, because he'd want to come back to it later in a key situation. They may come back to this one a little more often than that.
Didn't he say laddie or did he say lad?
Yeah, it just depended on what he was feeling at the moment.
Okay, I thought that was the guy you told me about. He used to say laddie a lot.
Laddie, when you heard laddie, he was usually in a pretty good mood. Lad, eh.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They run again on first down. Martin. And some room to maneuver. There he goes inside the 30. There he goes left side. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Niners have taken the early lead.
Throughout the game, we're going to track so many different statistics.
And it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. First down, Rodgers. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A very solid gain of 27. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Second down, here's Rodgers. Dumps it complete to Miller. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Call it a gain of 5. And that's going to lead to a third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
After the penalty, it's Miller. No gain on the play there, second down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. 30. Past the 20. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Rodgers going to throw. Steps away to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Offense staying ahead of the chains here, 2nd and 3. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Completes it to Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 23 yards on the play.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
In motion is the tight end, Graham. Now the first carry for Ty Montgomery. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Rodgers to Cobb, good for a Green Bay first. Well, no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets. They don't do any of that. They just go back out the next drive and act like it never happened. And that's what we're seeing here.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Miller. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping.
On 2nd down, here's Miller. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. That is caught at the 7th. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. To give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Lamar Miller, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. And this is back to a 5-point game. Crosby on now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They start the drive with Martin. And now loose football. Fumble. Martin lost it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers setting up the screen for Miller. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Ran into Mr. Vontez Perfect, Mr. 97 hit power. Fresh off the free agency, baby. You don't always have the fast niggas. Sometimes the old slow niggas do the job.
This one will get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains. They keep it with Miller on first down. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. This will be caught just inside the 10.
No, are you serious?
Scooped up by the 49ers.
Are you fucking kidding me?
All the way to the 36-yard line.
That's something.
So the turnover forced and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role.
And it's a fumble. Got an alert for it to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was,
because
that's all
mistakes, Green Bay.
God
damn.
Or just getting possession and turning it over.
I ain't ever fumble on doing no shit like that.
You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Now a play fake here on first down. Gonna throw deep for the... And he hauls it in the end zone.
Fucking God, man.
San Francisco.
I can't believe Jimmy Graham just fucking fumbled that.
His third touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
Come on, man. I cannot believe Jimmy Graham just fucking
But this time it's good, and that'll extend the lead.
It's all good.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
It's all good.
Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Throwing is Rodgers. It's caught outright by Graham. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. That throw good for 4.
You owe
it's
us,
second down.
You owe us, Jim. That hurt us bad. We was finna go on and punch that in. And, Jimmy. You hurt me, Jim. Jimbo.
On play action, Rodgers. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Solomon Thomas in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Being chased out left. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. On now is the Packers punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Taken in at the 22. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. A first update now from Cleveland. The Raiders are out to an early lead, and we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Trying to lay one up deep. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. Well, guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they timed it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot him.
Unable to connect on the 1st down pass play. Now it's 2nd down.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Osweiler. Going back to Macklin. This time he's got him. Complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. So they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words. They'll run it. Here's Martin. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. They go play action here on first down. Can't find anyone, and down he goes. Osweiler sacked. Mike Daniels. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. On second down, here's Osweiler. Looking left side, that's caught by Macklin. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Defense looking to hold serve one last time here on 3rd and 7. From midfield now, here's Osweiler. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Throwing now is Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
I got number 18. I got you, 18.
False start there. That will set the offense back 5 yards.
Brandon, the lineman, certainly flinched there before the snap. A good call.
Miller. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Rodgers. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
On now is the Packers punter. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is brought in at the 21. A great return there of 22 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Let's go.
Final play of the half. It's Osweiler. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there. And in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. On the NFL scoreboard, second quarter up in Minneapolis. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Now Osweiler. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
Too many motherfucking mistakes, Shaw. Too many fucking dumbass turnovers. Play the game. Stop
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
Lucky to only be down fucking 12.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is a do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
630. 319.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Forced out to his left. Incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be second down.
That would have hurt us. That would have
Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands.
I didn't think he was
what
going to
really
stay in
actually
fucking
happens, you don't
bounds.
get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
Rodgers will try again on second down. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Time running out here on the play clock. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
here we go with 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, Montgomery. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves them with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. To throw, it's Rodgers. He finds his target, Fuller. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, not it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
Rodgers now on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. 10th carry now for Lamar Miller. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Again, it's Miller.
Oh, man. Bro, that's just early morning shit. How the nigga come off the block and then he back on the block?
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Hey, we would have fucking walked in, man. We fucking up all our goddamn touchdowns. See it. On the block. Boom. He come off the block. And he go get the block. Yeah, that's a hell of a goddamn block. But goddamn, nigga, stay on that motherfucker.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll run with Miller. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs.
Good fucking block, my nigga. Can't think of your name right now. That's a great motherfucking block, boy. Adams, my bad.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Lamar Miller with his 2nd touchdown.
Defense.
Of the game, number 7 on the
Please and thank you, D. Please and fucking thank you. Please and thank you, D.
And he'll bang that one through. Well, we looked at each other right
Please
away.
and thank you, D. I'm just going to thank you
I
now.
always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you,
I'm just going to thank y'all now, D.
but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Just going to thank you now, D.
The 49ers offense as they make their way out
Thank
for
you.
their first possession of the second half.
Okay.
They try to fire up the running game with Martin. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now Osweiler on second down. And this is caught, Jeremy Maclin. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Shift together here from the D-line. Play action. It's Osweiler. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Kyler Fackrell not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. On second down, Osweiler.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin.
We supposed to be back there.
And the 49ers add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
I know I should have came with the other one.
Pinion now to kick this one away.
It's all good. Knew we should have came with the
Get a
other
chance to return this one.
one. Ooh,
as
that's
it's
a
through the end
momentum
zone for a
buster
touchback.
right
The Green
there.
Bay offense now about ready to take possession. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense?
And that's caught inside the
Nigga,
30.
let's go,
And they
Cobb.
finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. And at this stage,
That's a
down in
throw,
the second
Rodgers.
half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. It's already 2nd and 12. The defense hoping to push them back more. Now Rodgers. Dancing to his left. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. DeForest Buckner in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. So now on 4th down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that lead is back down to 9 now. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They run. Martin. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, it's all about pace and tempo now for them. They've got the advantage, so I'm going to put musical terms for you. You don't want to go prestissimo. That's too quick, too lively, right? But you also don't want to slow it down too much. You don't want to go lento. What you really want to be is moderato. Nice and even, nice and steady.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Now it's Osweiler. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. So this punt sails out of bounds across midfield. Now the question, they're going to spot it right at the 40, the 40-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. A good pickup there, 26 yards. First down, Rodgers escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Oh, look at this nigga wide the fuck open.
Bring up 2nd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. A good pickup there at 22. A first down carry now for Miller. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, it's hard to get them started again occasionally.
Now it's Rodgers buying time to his left. And this is incomplete.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense of not getting out of their lanes.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9. Working from the gun. Rodgers. This is caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Hold on, son. We got 3 minutes, son.
They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Miller. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown.
Too many turnovers, y'all. Now we gotta have a stop. We done been here before.
And the Packers have cut it back within a score.
We done been in this situation too many times and came out on top. But we shouldn't be in this situation. We should be up. We should be up. He should be trying to score for the win. Instead of me having to stop him and score for the win.
On now to kick it away.
For real, for real.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively.
Thank you. We rushed him. Thank you.
And keep it away from
I was looking in the backfield.
First down, but couldn't connect. And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice. 2nd and 10. It's Osweiler again. Complete to the right. This is Garcon. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Osweiler.
Yep, let's go.
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Let's fucking go. We done been in here this situation before. I gotta be quiet. My fucking kids asleep. My cousins asleep. I gotta be quiet. But we done been here before, like we said. We done been here. We done been here.
Some good games going on in the early
We done
window.
been
This
here
might be the best of the bunch.
before. When man didn't love me no more.
Miller will get it. He has been busy today. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Okay, come on.
The Packers on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 7. They'll toss it to Miller. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. And the 49ers going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. It through, and the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. Now then, it's a big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th. But, Charles, there is still time left for a final drive.
Brandon, you know they would have liked to take the clock down just a little bit further.
Osweiler ain't ready for this. Osweiler ain't ready for no moment like this.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Over the middle to Kittle, complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Yes. Dang. We fucking came and took what was ours, baby. Let's go.
Well, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Packers, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Chicago Bears next week. Meanwhile, for the Niners, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.